My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch. He tells me every day.
Oh, you mean this woman? This victim of Jeffrey Epstein's, who named both Trump and Bill Clinton during the press conference yesterday? Because I noticed that you failed to mention that Donald Trump was also mentioned by her. See, we've known about Bill Clinton. We've heard about that. We want to know more. We want to know exactly what's going on, and I haven't heard anyone defending him. But she's fighting for her life in the comment section, making responses like, you didn't know or care who Epstein was until you thought Trump might have something to do with it. Meanwhile, on the right, we've been fighting to expose PDF files for years. When you were voting for them, when you were literally getting them elected to president, I haven't seen anyone defend Bill Clinton. I have seen only people that I know that are in my sphere, that are in my algorithm, talking about expose everybody. So let me make my position at least abundantly clear. Guillotines don't give a fuck what's on your voter registration card. Let all the heads roll. And if we need a bigger basket, somebody better get weaving. Because I don't care what your party affiliation is. Every single person who aided and abetted Jeffrey Epstein in the horrific things that he did to children, their heads should roll. But while she and others are like, Dems don't actually care about this, it's Donald Trump's White House that's literally warning Republicans that signing on to a petition to release the Epstein files will be seen as a hostile act toward the Trump administration. Why would that be a hostile act toward Donald Trump for the files to be released? Do you think maybe it has something to do with the fact that they released some files yesterday trying to placate people, and like 98% of them had already been out, and the few that hadn't looked like this? He's not on the list, he's not involved, but he had more than 1,000 FBI agents go through more than 100,000 documents redacting his name and the name of other conservatives. Who are they protecting? What are they afraid of getting out there? Republican Rep. Thomas Massie, who's been pushing for the release, had thoughts in a recent interview.
I'll give you the name of one of the billionaires who's running $2 million of ads in my district since I started this effort. His name is John Paulson. He's a hedge fund manager and a major donor to the Republican Party, a major donor to the Speaker of the House, a major donor to the president's campaign, and he's in Epstein's black book. Now, that's public, but that's indicative of the types of people who may be implicated or just embarrassed by a complete release of these files.
Since he's been speaking out, that billionaire has spent $2 million in his district against him. I wonder why. Or how about how James O'Keefe tweeted, breaking, DOJ deputy chief admits government will redact every Republican while, quote, leaving all the liberal Democrat people on the Epstein client list. I don't normally go to O'Keefe as like a source of information, but he made this statement and then the White House responded and they didn't call him a liar. They didn't say that isn't true. They just talked circles around it. What those victims had to say behind closed doors to Nancy Mace caused her to have a full-blown panic attack. And they are working hard to keep the public from knowing what that is, to knowing who was actually involved. You are not the good guy if you're the one who's trying to keep that kind of information from getting out there.